We've been best friends since we were 15. The thing that bonded us really was horror films back then.
Horror films and dirty jokes.
Yes, literally nothing has changed.
We both have a passion for conjuring and stage magic, and the play was designed to be as theatrical and immersive experience as possible.
Come on, quickly, quickly.
We tried to put as much thought as we could into making the film as cinematic as possible.
And action. Real investment property, you know.
It's trying to fill it with everything that we adore and everything that we love, and tell a story using that.
Okay, and come there, thank you. Very good.
Two sugars.
If I think about the great sort of J-horrors, weirdly there's a mundanity to them and a greyness to them that has a real British feel. I think that's one of the reasons that we certainly connect to them.
We were looking for landscapes and for locations, you know, that had a particular feel that was that.
And action. Okay, let's clear this as soon as we can.
We were gifted with, you know, fantastic collaborators. Each one of them, in terms of your designer, your director of photography, and everyone else that comes on board, and they were all responding to the material, and that is the most exciting part of it for us, I think, that was the same on stage as well, is when it starts coming to life in other people's imaginations.
Okay, let's ask Martin to join us, please.
Should we go for one? And then... Thank you.
You know, my approach on this film is exactly the same as any other film or any other play, about character and about preparation and about where have they been and where are they going. But beyond that, you just abdicate part of that responsibility and go, well, this is the world we're in, and the world we're in is not factual, it's far more skewed than that.
Let's reset.
Straight away, please.
What was brilliant? What was cold, everything, all of that.
That's where I think it's fun. There are certain visual things that happen and will happen in the film, you know, that I haven't known quite how they work until they show me on the day, you know. And it's amazing. It's really, really good fun.
Turn over.
Do you want me to say two?
And action.
It's theatrical and simple and devastatingly effective.
I've been in the hospital.
Thank you. Excellent. Oh. Right, let's do another one.
But again, it's people in charge who really know that stuff like the back of their hand. You know, I don't. I couldn't make that stuff happen.
I think we can cut that. Good done, crack on Martin today.
Yeah, it's cool, man. So is the other one got the frame? It's not.
When it came to doing the play, we took that simplicity into the film. Everything you see in the film is practical, is live.
So, check, taking a jacket off Alex now.
Yeah, that's great.
Really good.
It's quite a classical feeling film, I think.
Yeah. And that idea of the playing with what you see and what you don't see. Yeah.
Camera's coming up, guys. Quiet, please.
Very still now. Action.
I'm playing Simon Rifkin.
He's starting to get out. He's definitely out. He's slammed the door shut.
What's been so wonderful, especially shooting tonight, seeing everything that's involved in Simon's story, is also genuinely terrifying. That it was mostly just a case of letting Jeremy and Andy's story tell itself and not get in the way of it too much, and then therefore just responding to the terrifying situation as it happens.
And let's just reset and do that straight away.
I had seen the play, in fact it was the first play that I'd seen in London, strangely, just coincidentally, and it was the first time I'd seen a play that was genuinely scary and visceral. And when I heard it was becoming a film, yeah, the opportunity to be part of it was very exciting and sort of nostalgically exciting too, because the play had actually meant quite a lot to me.
And turn over, please. 4, 3, 3, take 2, 18 frames. Step. Alex, and camera action. I think that's the cut. Right, now look at it, Chip.
Tony is someone whose life has taken a sort of wrong turn. He's someone we could all be, really, who just never had the opportunity to kind of do something that he loved.
In this area, and what would be great is this sort of stuff falling off it.
My character sort of twists and turns with the, with the wind. So, because one minute he's quite aggressive and dismissive, and the next he's quite, he's joking, mate. Love, like that.
And the whole action again.
Mixing the comedy with the horror, which is an important part of the play and the film. It's visceral, it bypasses the intellect.
See, when there's a little movement like that, that's really hard. If something scares you and you scream or you jump, it's happened, it's done. In the same way, if something's funny and it makes you laugh, poof, it's done. So the intellect is sort of disconnected at those heightened moments. Yeah, it's great. And action. Dreams come true, best day ever. Ever.
The ones that we're going to get through. Shelley, sorry, you could probably do separate photos 25 and 26.
Something I said to the guys from the beginning was that I do want to try and have that essence that we have in the stage play. Obviously there was no music, but even if we have music now, I still want to keep that kind of theatrical feel. The sound of the room is just one of the best sounds in the world. It has that kind of, it's a bit of like the mystical feel that you get here when you record a score. So, it's one of my favorite places to record. kind of scribble it. At some point I sit in my little room and I write it, and that's about it. It's all these guys that actually brings it to life, and really playing it from the heart. It gets you, gets everybody.
If you'd have asked us at the start of this journey, what would your dream of this be? I would love people to A, think it was hugely entertaining, B, that it scares them and they jump and they have nightmares, and C, that they're sort of moved by it. I would love that, because that's one of the shifts from the play to this, is that we've really mined that world.
The emotional
world of it, as opposed to just the sort of the entertainment world. I know you do this every day, this is your job, but that was absolutely unbelievable. This film for us is the end of a very long journey with this. We've been best friends since we were 15, and birthed that over these sorts of films. So for us to get to this point and hear this like this is truly just beyond our dreams, and it was amazing. So from the bottom of mine and Jeremy's heart, thank you so much.
All right.
Ladies and Gentlemen, ich bin Professor Philip Goodman. Ich möchte Ihnen heute 3 übernatürliche Vorfälle vorstellen, die zutiefst beunruhigend zu sein scheinen.
Hallo? Ist da jemand?
Das Mädchen. Der Vorfall mit dem Kind.
Die Lichter sind an, aber niemand ist zu Hause.
Du stehst doch vor der Tür!
Sie sind wohl nicht gläubig, oder?
Der Verstand sieht, was er sehen will. Warten Sie, das gefällt mir alles nicht.
Sie wissen nicht alles, oder?